be the Dallas Mavericks taking on the Washington Wizards. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know, a big difference in Porzingis' game last year was the rebounding, and oftentimes people think if you're tall and long, you should eat glass. Well, most of the best rebounders are not the tallest guys on the floor, but to his credit, Porzingis made rebounding a focal point of it.
For three, Westbrook. No good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Clark, where Porzingis has specifically improved the defensive glass.
I agree with you there, BA. And defensive rebounding is really just the final piece of defense. Good defense, that is. And, you know, Rick Carlisle is an outstanding coach, has been since he's been a head coach in the NBA. And I think last year, Carlisle got to Porzingis in a way no other coach had. And the team benefited as a result.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last and enjoy it for as long as you can.
Now here's Westbrook. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Doncic with it.
Another one?
Recovering. Doncic, no good. Pass to Beal. For Hardaway. Beal shot is off.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Back to Porzingis. Shoots over Beal. Plenty of room around him, and it's good.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Bertans up top. And stolen by Porzingis. Doncic outside. And there's the lob. Porzingis misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Beal outside. 4-3. Drills it from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And there's the screen. From deep, here's Doncic. Marjanovic can't hit.
Man, that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Now here's Westbrook. Outside Bertans. Offensive rebound. Out to Beal. Takes a three. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
I'll tell you what, I absolutely love watching Beal go to work. He makes good decisions, and that time, no hesitation on the catch.
And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Porzingis. That one's good from the corner. Porzingis has got 5 points.
You know, Porzingis' game is custom made for the pick and pop stretch big. This guy can do damage from the perimeter.
And that one's good. Bryant.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Grant, Bryant has proved that you don't have to have the big vertical to make plays above the rim.
Yeah, so true, BA. Obviously, the 7'6" wingspan helps a little, but it's also about positioning and the timing of your jumps. And in the open floor, Bryant builds up that speed, which gives an extra flight to the rim. Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Redick's got room. Again, Dallas.
Porzingis has no problem giving the ball up. This is just the kind of unselfishness you like to see.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
I mean, he's lost the ball 3 times already. Where's his focus?
Yeah, he's got to sharpen up because he's on pace for double-digit turnovers, and that's not winning basketball.
Oh, no. God damn it. The rim's out.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
No good on the second free throw.
Hey, when it comes to stat sheet stuffers, Westbrook is a stat sheet stuffer supreme. Mark that one up, guys. Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Richardson. Here's Marjanovic. 2 on the clock. And it's good on the lay-in.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
A nice first quarter of play. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against you.
For 3, Westbrook. Here's Bryant. Pass to Westbrook. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Beal outside. All right, Grant, if you could choose one big man to play alongside right now, who would it be?
Well, other than you, PA, I'd have to go with Anthony Davis. I think he's a tremendous offensive player. His shooting ability, his length. He's also very unselfish, a tremendous defender as well, a rim protector, can guard multiple positions. I think he's just an unselfish guy who's really about team and trying to do all he can to help his ball club win. So definitely Anthony Davis. And you're up there too, Peter.
Brunson with it. Hachimura covering. Brunson misses.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
Porzingis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Dallas Bertans.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And Porzingis with the block.
You know, when Porzingis combines quickness with his reach, getting off the floor like that, he can block just about any shot.
3-pointer, Beal. Here's Westbrook. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, Grant, Russell Westbrook,
Not your prototypical pure point guard by a long shot. So how do you evaluate him as a floor general?
VA, it's simply 2 words. Fearless and relentless. He is a prolific playmaker. Now, throughout his career, some have questioned his decision-making, but I'll take all the great things that he does on the court to help his team win over that. Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Great positioning on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
We all know Beal might be a shorter off guard at 6'3", but Bradley has heart. He plays way bigger than that listed height.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet time. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one for a teammate.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Wizards are rebuilding and rebranding their organization around the term monumental basketball. Looking at best practices, they staff up with top talent, they're defining roles and responsibilities. Guys, the goal here is to create a patient and a collaborative approach that yields to long-term success.
And Allie calls for optimism in the DNB.
He was named the youngest MVP ever in the EuroLeague, okay? Both in the regular season and in the EuroLeague Championship. And then he led Real Madrid to a title at the age of 19. Yet, there was still some wondering, how good would this guy be in the NBA? Plenty good.
Beal, no good.
Well, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Pass to Doncic. The 3. Washington with a rebound. Clark, one analyst called Doncic maybe the most accomplished European teenager ever to come out of the draft.
VA, I mean, I tell you, that's a pretty lofty hyperbole, but the most important thing about him is that he seems to always deliver in the biggest moments.
Now here's Doncic. 5 points in the game.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And Grant, we talked about the success of Doncic in the EuroLeague at age 19, but it really started much earlier than that.
It really did, VA. Word is that Doncic first had a basketball in his hands at 7 months old. That's insane. Oh, I mean, just hard on that one, VA. Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra. And I tell you what, this has been a game to forget.
Yeah,
somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Here's Lynn. And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it.
You know, that's just soccer basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
2 for 10, but we up by 3. Come on, Doncic.
The Mavericks making a switch here. The Mavericks leading. Here's Doncic. Pass to Stojakovic.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
And here's Washington. Smith outside to the paint. And stolen by Porzingis. Picked his pocket.
I knew his trash ass was going to lose.
Here's Gafford. Mavericks with a rebound. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
That free throw, no good.
There's an awful lot to like about Doncic, but probably what jumps out at me most is how competitive he is. I mean, he wants to dominate whoever's guarding.
And the basket by Westbrook.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Bogdanovic. 3 seconds left. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam. Woo!
Okay, trash.
And so we wrap up the first half. Mavericks ahead, up 6. And we'll be back right after this.
The fact that he made that 2K trash.
And we've got second half action for you.
The fact that he made that 2K is so
pretty
trash.
evenly contested game. Out to the right wing. Here's Hachimura. And the 3 off target.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide.
Yeah, the screen.
Redick, no good.
He cherry picked the whole game. He can't really score me. Can't do shit up.
Beal outside.
See?
Grant, you played until the age of 40. That's becoming a rare feat in the NBA.
It really is, BA. And I think in part, you have players who entered the league a lot younger. Back when I came into the league, it was, typically after your 3rd or 4th year in college, players were a little bit older, so they started later.
Get a green
But
on
now
that.
players are coming in as teenagers, essentially, and it's the cumulative effect, the wear and tear over the 88 season. Not everyone's going to play 20 years and get to the age of 40. But still, nonetheless, you have some great players in this league who had tremendous longevity even until their late 30s.
Clock at 6. Launches a 3.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Hardaway.
Oh my God.
Dallas, no good that time either.
Given his range, you expect him to capitalize on that open.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Porzingis misses.
I think I break everything this quarter.
Searching for that first bucket here in the 3rd. And stolen by Hardaway. Redick right
That's it right there.
Fires the 3. Rebounded by Bertans. We look at all the
That was
turnovers.
JJ.
Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
All right, let's get a report from Alec.
Hey, Brian, the son of a European pro, Luka Doncic said, quote, I always had a ball in my hand, and I started training when I was 7 years old. All I dreamed about was being in the NBA. So when Doncic last season was one of the youngest all-star starters in history, he said, this is like a dream come true.
And he's going to be living that dream for a long time. Thanks, Alec.
You already really think bad. This is 3rd quarter, so that's scary.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Mavericks on D. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Great open look there.
Look at that.
Westbrook's got 17.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket.
Fine. Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
If there's one criticism, and I think it's really unfair, it's leveled at Russell Westbrook, it's his scoring efficiency or lack thereof. For his career, he's a little below
Yeah, he
average in
plays
that
zone
one
against
category. But
shooters.
you go
Like, he
back
don't
to
know
the shooting
nobody.
percentages of some of the greats in the history of the game, and they weren't uber efficient either. So I think that's a bit unfair to Russell Westbrook.
Cleva outside.
Right,
This is the three.
Cherry pick.
Yeah, Westbrook right side. Beal left side. Here's Bertans. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Porzingis up top. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third.
Can't
And
really
Russell
they move too
Westbrook
much.
gets
That
the whistle
turnover.
that time.
That's why we call
That's his third foul so far. Here's Brunson. Counted from distance.
shot.
Brunson's got 6 points in the quarter. Well, Clark, if there's a game plan against Westbrook, defenses want to make him a perimeter shooter.
Agreed. And yet he's refined that part of his game, but you certainly don't want him coming downhill, getting to the rack, because he is at his absolute best when he's doing that.
And Brunson, here we go. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And you have to love it. The floor general
how
taking
many
things
he
into
made.
his own hands.
Just
I
the
really don't.
aggression they're looking for, man.
It just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which
Give me one.
can open up things for others.
Redick, no good.
That's tough.
Hey, how about
That's
imagining
JJ.
if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be?
I'm saying, right?
That's not been the case. They're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
And just a great job of
5 for 20. He's shooting better than me in every category, except free throws.
getting there first and absorbing the
But he's
contact.
losing.
No question about it. No flop there. That was
It's
a
only about
direct
3
shot to the
Ain't nothing
chest.
to talk about.
Pretty even game going on here in D.C. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Bertans. Kept alive. Out to Hachimura. Pass to Beal. The three. He buries it from 3.
Oh, yeah. That 2K shit. They don't know who can play.
Beal's got 13.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Inside. Back to Doncic. Here's Hardaway. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He has 6.
With good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball.
Even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
From deep. Rebound Washington. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
I don't even know how that pass got.
That
This
is
shit
really
just
where
gay.
Russell Westbrook excels, in transition with that great speed of his.
Pass to Cauley Stein. Doncic outside. And count the basket.
Some shit I
He was
just don't
fouled,
understand.
and he's going to the line for one more. That's good from Doncic. Washington trailing. Now Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
Man, you got to admire how easily Westbrook takes over games. I mean, an offensive juggernaut who is tenacious when it comes to scoring.
Outside Hardaway. On the arc. He can't get it to go. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Beal, no good.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Out left to the wing. Doncic outside. On the wing, Finney Smith. 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot.
I'm mad because I wanted him to shoot in the sun.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
That one goes. Count it.
And this is just typical of him. Always
He can't throw no other way.
crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust
Look at my boy Doncic is like cold right now.
Here's Doncic.
Oh, that's tough.
No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Bryant. To take the lead. And then Westbrook slams it in.
No quit, no dying in Westbrook. He's coming until the horn says zero.
The shot by Banks. No good.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
The Mavericks trailing. Outside Hardaway. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here, just over 2.5 minutes into it. Connects from downtown.
I forgot he on the wrong. So he don't make shit like that.
Out there. I mean, Beal is a very accurate deep shooter, and that forces defenders out more than play. You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Right?
Westbrook with it. And an intentional foul right there. Beal outside. Up and over Hardaway. Beal, no good. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Rui Hachimura.
He is 4 for 14. Oh, they tried Doncic so badly.
It's basically automatic from the line. Not the guy you want to sit
He got
there.
17.
Here's Westbrook. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Boy, when you combine Westbrook's athleticism with the ferocity that he plays with, hard not to foul him inside.
So he gets them both. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Cool and collected, making them count under pressure.
Pass to Porzingis.
I like it.
And a miss there on the triple. Here's Westbrook. And to Hachimura.
Why?
Bertans.
You saw nobody crash the
Three
ball?
is buried.
That was funny.
Bertans has got his first 3 points of the game.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Doncic's shot is good.
Well, the main weapon in Doncic's
We need to
attack,
go
he
for
really
that, too.
excels
Crazy.
in finding lanes and then taking advantage of them.
Pass to Bryant. 3-pointer. And no good. And the Mavericks go on the other way now. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That and the second and 2 is good. And that brings it within 2 here.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
On the wing, Bryant. Down low. Money.
That was my
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Doncic. Here he goes. He connects. And he's brought it within 2 points now.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
"15 seconds left in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Bryant.
He baked it. He baked it.
And he's tied it up. What a shot!
Hey, he made it though. I can't even look for that. He made it. Because I was stuck on what happened. It fucked me up.
Some room here for Beal. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last minute shot is offline. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Now here's Kleber. Doncic outside.
That's tough.
And we're going to have a jump ball.
I gotta remember the pressure. What's happening?
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Hardaway. Knocks it down from distance. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Unflappable under pressure. You see why they give it to Hardaway Jr. Because he knows how to rise to the occasion.
Doncic outside. Porzingis with it.
Lord.
Shoots over Westbrook.
My fault.
No good from 18. Beal outside. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Finney-Smith. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. The second foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here.
Yeah.
Great action here if you're just joining us. About a minute into OT. Beal draws the double. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Fires in the triple. Westbrook's got 31 points.
Love the preparation that time by Westbrook. He was ready to shoot it before he fought.
Hits the trifecta.
That deflates the crowd in an instant. Way to take back the momentum.
More and more intense as we go back and forth in this game. Let's see if they can get the crowd back into it.
Well, that lead didn't last long. Right back to even. What an answer.
Tremendous stuff here. I mean, you talk about nose-to-nose action. We've got it.
Here's Kleber. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Washington. Oh, got that one quick. And it's a 3-point Wizard lead.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Pass to Kleber. Launches it.
Give it right back to you.
Long J. Kleber's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And just a clutch three to settle this crowd down after that big shot at the other end.
Yeah, he told him simply, pump the brakes now, pump the brakes. You're
Not really. It's 2K. They didn't help when I wasn't supposed to.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip in.
On target from range.
Now he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, just stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all this work from behind me.
The drive by Westbrook.
Oh, he got it! He got it!
So tough to stop Westbrook right now.
Porzingis high post. Shoots over Beal. Back to Doncic. From deep. And connects from downtown.
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
On the wing, Bryant. From behind the arc. And the Wizards with another three.
Big time bucket to put them in front. Now they've got to put everything into their D and come up with a big stop.
Here's Doncic. Oh, off target.
Well, I tell you what, Doncic plays with really good energy and awareness, but also he's got a quiet physicality to him. He doesn't mind being bumped around when he's trying to score.
That's good. More than 1 of 2 from the line. And that ties this game up.
He should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to come up totally empty there.
And the Wizards call time here. And Washington has possession. And he commits the intentional foul.
I knew he was going to run straight down.
On the wing, Bryant. Another tie. And we're going to have a second overtime. We've got more. Hey, can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been.
These niggas tired. They can't even jump.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by Bertans.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like
So
this,
I don't know how to
for every edge you can find. Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take
He's sitting down there for that time. Just cheating. Just sitting in the
Makes it
paint.
first.
That's a 3-second.
So he gets them both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
To the inside. Bertans. And the power dunk by Bertans.
Boy, talk about an advanced playmaker. Westbrook can make passes that other players just can't.
Outside Hardaway. And Russell Westbrook gets a whistle that time. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last
I ain't even thinking about it, bro. I was like, okay.
Now Westbrook. And Russell Westbrook gets a whistle that time. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
They'll need to make some major adjustments to compensate for them fouling out with the game on the line.
Doncic is doubled. Now a timeout called
I passed
by
it, he
Dallas.
popped.
They're down by 3.
I passed it, he
1
popped
minute
it.
58 left in the second overtime period. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Dallas, no good that time either.
He probably thought he was going to bury that.
Pass to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
You can't get
size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Ish Smith.
You know, with Porzingis, the potential is really exciting. I mean, with his size and skill set, I think he's got a chance to be a dominant force for a long time.
Yeah, they desperately needed those free throws, and he delivered it. It's down to a one-possession game.
He drops it from range.
Tell you what, Smith is a very dependable shooter from three-point range. He'll pull from there without a second thought.
Hachimura, right side. There's the trouble. That one falls. Coming off Beal's speed.
I put my shooter in. Nobody came through.
Point Washington lead.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum. Yeah, you can
They didn't even make a two.
Start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Jeez. Simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Wizards.
They really flipped the switch in the second overtime, taking complete control of the contest, Greg.
Woo. I mean, they had something extra in the tank tonight. Their ability to endure all the extra minutes.
The fact that he can make that, and I haven't made a jumper yet.
Outside Porzingis. That one's
That's
right left.
tough.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Bro, make a shot.
Redick outside to win the run.
That's crazy. Take an overtime to